Do you ever deal with stress in your life? I got so much going on in my life right now that my mind is just off the charts. And I have not been sleeping, thinking, functioning. And isn't that the crazy thing about stress? Is the more stressed you are, the less you get done. So today I want to talk about how to deal with stress. And I want to use my pathetic self and stressed out self as an example to hopefully give you some ideas on what you can do when you're feeling stressed. Check it out. Hi, I'm Brett, your favorite shrink, and welcome back. Welcome back to My 5 Minds. This is where we're learning how to be better, feel better, do better by learning to understand our brain. Understand our brain as a system, or what we've been calling systemology. And today I want to talk about stress, how we're dealing with stress, how we're not dealing with stress in our lives. Well, here's the irony of it all. Right now, my stress is about getting a new book out. It's called Consider. Consider Lasting Change. Now, it's a positive book. It's about how to think positive, how to be positive, how to feel positive, right? All the things we love talking about here. But here I am stressing out about it. And I'm thinking, why am I not practicing what I'm preaching? And so that's what I want to talk a little bit about, is how I needed to get a hold of myself this morning and go, Brett, you need to put into play what you know. And that's what I've been doing. Well, let me kind of explain what that all means and unpack that, give you some tools. Normally what I would do if I'm feeling stressed out, if I have 500 things to do, I have a cover to make, I have edits to do on my book, I got to get the publisher lined up and finished in terms of all the things that they need. I got 5 TED Talks that I'm doing applications for, and all my normal shrink stuff, seeing all my patients. So my brain is flooding. And the bummer, like I talked about, is the more my brain floods, the more I get overwhelmed, the less I actually could do. So I was in the shower this morning and thought, okay, I got to change my thinking here. Because that's what it's all about. I got to change my thinking because my thinking is just spinning my emotional mind out of control. And that's what I want to focus on. How can we get our brain, our thinking in better order? Well, the first thing I did was I started to look at what I'm thinking now, my old pattern, because that's going to give me some clues on what I need to do in changing my new pattern. So there I am in the shower, thinking about all these things. And I'm looking at evaluating, what am I doing myself? And then I realize I am doing my not enough stuff. You know the game, right? Where I'm thinking about, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough resources, oh my gosh, there's too much going on. And my not enough stuff, I think it is trying to motivate me, trying to inspire me to get myself going. But actually, it's doing the opposite. And it's flooding my emotional brain with, oh no, stress, oh no, stress, oh no, stress. And then I can't focus and I can't think. So I think to myself, okay, I got to change my thinking. I got to switch my thinking around because this not enough stuff is not doing it for me. Now here's where we normally go wrong. When we're trying to create positive thoughts in our lives, what do we do to ourselves? Well, the first thing we typically do is we typically lie. You know what I'm talking about, right? We lie to ourselves. We say, oh, no, I am enough. I can do this. I'm awesome. I'm amazing. I have everything I need. And then what happens? Well, the first thing that happens when you say to yourself those kind of lies is it goes up to Leo. Leo, you know Leo. Leo is your left neocortex. And Leo is your thinker. Leo thinks. That's what he does. That's what he's supposed to do. And so when Leo hears those kind of thoughts, he thinks about them. What is a thinking brain supposed to do? He thinks about them. And what does he think? I have enough time. I'm good enough. I can get all of this done. Do I have enough time? Can I get it all done? What if I don't get it all done? And Leo, thinking that he does, he starts thinking about this stuff. And I'm in my brain going, okay, that's not useful, because now he's creating what we call doubt. Doubt is when we begin to question ourselves, when we begin to think about things, and then we start taking what we're thinking apart with questions. Do I have enough time? Do I have enough resources? Can I get this done? What if I don't get it done? What's that going to happen? What's it going to look like? As I start asking those kind of questions, I am tearing myself down. Now, look what's happening energetically. Half my energy is going into just battling my own thoughts. And then I only have half the energy left to do whatever it is I want to do, or get myself motivated, get the projects I need to get done. So I'm wasting my time. These positive thoughts that are supposed to help me are actually hurting me. They're actually taking me in the wrong direction. Now, here's where it gets cool. Here's where we're going to make change. What if we took the power of Leo and we took the power of his doubts, what we would call negative thoughts, which they're really not. They're not negative thoughts. They're just thoughts. They're questions that he's asking himself. What if we could take those thoughts and apply them in a way that helps us take our energy and focus it? Focus it all in one direction, not two. So here's what I mean. As I'm in the shower thinking about what to think and how to think about things in a more positive way, the thought comes to my mind, what if? What if today I had all the resources I need? What if today I could get done the things I need to get done? What if today I had enough time to get those things, those essential things done? Do you hear what I'm doing? I'm asking a question. I'm using the what if game. You know the what if game. We're playing it all the time. What if? But we always play it, what if negative? What if the world comes to an end? What if nobody likes me? What if this video fails? We're always playing the what if game. But what if we played the what if game in a positive way? So that's what I was doing. I was formulating a new idea, a new consideration is what I call it, that I could focus on using my own negative thinking. What if I had enough resources? What if I could get it all done today? Maybe not all of it, but the essential stuff, the important stuff. What if there was enough time? Now listen to what that does. Because typically, Leo is the logic brain. He's going to analyze things. But by forming it as a question, what in essence I'm doing is I'm shifting that thought out of Leo and into Rio. Rio is your right neocortex. Your right neocortex processes information very, very differently. Instead of taking things and ripping them apart, like Leo does, because he's logic, Rio, your right neocortex, starts to put things together, starts to take ideas and sees how they work in a whole. It's your creative brain. It's a holistic part of your brain. So here's what Rio does. What if I have enough time? Now, I'm not saying I do or I don't. I'm not saying that this is the way it is and I have to, believe something that doesn't feel true. No, what I'm saying is, What if I do? And then I began to think. I began to imagine, what would that look like? If I started my day with the belief that I have enough time, I can get it all done. And I began to imagine, what would that look like if I had enough time, if I got it all done? And I see myself at my desk. I see myself in front of my camera. I see myself doing all the things that I have to do and need to do. And see it happening. See it playing out. See how it works? I'm considering one idea. I'm not asking Leo to consider all the different ideas and possibilities, which creates doubt. I'm asking Rio to focus on one idea. And as Rio begins to focus on one idea, he begins to create some pictures around that. Those pictures are really important because as he starts creating those pictures, what would that look like? It moves into my emotional brain. And I begin to feel what that's like. And that's the very first part of creating a consideration, is formulating it in a way that's more useful for your brain to begin to process. Now, there's more steps to our consideration. We'll probably do more of them in future videos. But today, this week, what I want you to do is I want you to play the positive what-if game. I want you to take some of your negative ideas and put them into a what-if. What if people like me? What if I'm successful? What if I get it done? What if everything is going to be all right? What if that's true? Everything's going to be all right. What if I have the resources I need to address the problems in my life? All of those what-if questions are now beginning to shift your brain into a more positive direction. Now, write them down, use them. Hey, share some with me because I'm always collecting new what-ifs, positive what-ifs. Put some in the comments. I'd love to see some of those. And if you like this video, like the video. I would love to see you subscribe to learn more about how to do more, be more, and feel better. Again, I'm Brett, your favorite shrink, and you are watching My 5 Minds. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.